I asked her under a sky like this, I asked her could she see my heart. And with manicured fingers, she reached forward to touch it. And I said, no, I asked you, can you see my heart? She didn't understand what I meant, so I reached inside my chest. I reached inside my chest and handed it to her. And I said, look at it. Take a look at my heart. Do you see the bandages there? Do you see the bandages and the stitches and the breaks? Even though there are no bones there, the breaks. This is my heart. And she went to hand it back to me. I said, no. I can exist without it. Keep it. For it's yours. For as long as you see fit. Hopefully forever. See, on a night just like this, I asked her, could she see my heart? And when she couldn't, I reached in and I gave it to her freely. No trickery, no purchase, no machinations, nothing. I gave it to her freely. You might say, James is quite dramatic, perhaps, me being an actor and all, but there was a point to it. Because when there were situations that arise, and those of us who have lived long enough, we know situations arise that are dubious, that are suspicious. They happen. They come up out of nowhere and they happen. Someone says something about you and there's that moment where you're believed or not believed. There's a moment when you're believed or not believed. So on a night like this, months ago, I took my heart out of my chest with all the bruises, all the breaks, all the stitches, all the bandages, the cast, everything that had been on it. I gave it to her so she'd be able to see in a moment like this when someone, a serpent, would crawl up and say something. And she could reach inside her purse and look at my heart. No, that can't be right. But see, on a night like this, even though I gave my heart away, with all his bumps, with all his bruises, the stitches, the casts, the bandages, she didn't believe me. She didn't believe me. And unlike men, when they give rings to women and somehow or another it falls before you cross the bridge to matrimony, unlike that, I didn't ask for my heart back. I told her to keep it. Because maybe in the next days, in the next weeks, months down the line, she'll look at it and realize on a night like this that I was telling the truth. My poem.